No Gronk there offensively for the Patriots. Obviously, they've won a Super Bowl when Gronk has gone down in the past. On the field, how big of an effect is this going to have for them? And do you think this expedites a Tom Brady retirement at all?
No, I don't. I don't think it ultimately does that for Brady. He's going to keep playing, and he's been around for so long now that he's used to teammates coming and going. Losing Gronk is still a significant loss. He's not the same Gronk from earlier in his career. Didn't quite have the same explosion and power that he used to, but he was still a very good player, a plus player, you would say. Someone who played a lot of snaps. In that AFC Championship game against Kansas City, he played all 97 snaps, and it wasn't just going and running routes. He was doing a lot of run blocking, very complete tight end. You don't see too many of those in today's NFL. A lot of the tight ends are receiving tight ends now. So Gronk was a pretty rare player. Not the same dominant guy, but probably, their number 2 or number 3 option in the passing game. And just the timing of it, maybe they would have made a harder run at Jared Cook if they had known that Gronk was going to retire 2 weeks ago. There aren't too many great options out there to replace him. The kids in the draft are the obvious ones, Hawkinson and Fant, both from Iowa. Bill Belichick goes way back with Kirk Ferentz, the Iowa coach. He was on Belichick's staff in Cleveland 25 years ago, and the Patriots have 5 or 6 guys on their roster from Iowa, so they've obviously got their eye on those 2 kids. But picking number 32, they're going to have to trade up most likely to get one of them. I don't know if either are going to be there. There's always a trade market. Last year, we didn't know who the Patriots' left tackle was going to be, and then all of a sudden they swung a trade for this guy Trent Brown on draft weekend, and ended up being an unbelievable move. So there's still 6 months till they have to play, and Belichick, there are a million different ways for him to come up with players, but the easiest way is free agency, and they have missed out on the few, starting caliber tight ends, possibly because of the timing of Gronk's retirement here.
Yeah, it's worked out pretty well for Trent Brown, that whole situation, didn't it?
Yeah, not bad. You come to the Patriots for 1 year, you get to start all 19 games, win a Super Bowl, and then become the highest paid offensive lineman in league history and go to the Raiders. So I'd say, the Patriots have people say the Patriots don't like to pay their players, which isn't always a fair criticism, but playing for the Patriots gets you paid, whether it's Malcolm Butler or Chandler Jones or Trey Flowers and Trent Brown. They all got paid. It just didn't come from the Patriots. So playing in New England still is a good opportunity for these guys.
Yeah, Nate Solder getting paid as well. Of course, when he leaves New England, you look at so many guys on that roster, and they have to take a little bit less to potentially stay there. Julian Edelman is one who comes to mind. Going to be interesting to see not only who they draft, but what other holes they try and fill on that Patriots roster. The defending Super Bowl champs no longer going to have their I'm already going to call him a first ballot Hall of Fame tight end, Ben Volin. I hope that's okay with you.
I'm good with if you want to call him a first ballot Hall of Famer. Even though he only played 9 years, the man was as dominant at his position as they come. I think he deserves first ballot. And like I said, a rare specimen in today's NFL where most of the tight ends are receiving tight ends, and he was a true inline, run blocking tight end as well, who was excellent in that phase of the game. So it won't be easy. And look, the Patriots, they don't just need tight ends; they need wide receivers as well. They have Julian Edelman and a bunch of guys who have never caught a pass in an NFL game. They lost out on Adam Humphries. They didn't really go after Golden Tate too hard. They have 12 draft picks, and so they're going to need to use them to really add a youth infusion to the offense and remake Tom Brady's passing game, or use them and make some trades around draft weekend and try to find some veterans. But they got to get Tom Brady some help because it's him and Julian Edelman and some running backs, and they don't really have wide receivers or tight ends right now.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.